Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have a question. Did they set a specific time? Figures. Why is it always high noon? Tradition, I suppose. And since the sun is at its highest in the sky, everything's brightly lit and there aren't many shadows. All right. Plus, you can have your duel on your lunch break. Never mind. More details. Fired exactly at noon. Yes, as soon as the church bell started ringing. You also mentioned McCready's pocket watch. So there were witnesses? Stories lined up for any of the known associates of McCready. I'm not aware of any of them being actual friends, but he was a local and a lot of people knew him. Wait a minute, where are you going with objection? Any one of those people could have interceded on McCready's behalf. What? And done what exactly? They could have shot Tim's shield with a more accurate weapon, like a rifle, or there'd have been 2 gunshots instead of just 1. Are you suggesting they shot him with poison blowgun dart? Well, was he tested for poison? Alright, let's do this. Questions. What was the name? 2-headed horse. Weird, did they have one? No, I think the writer was going for a sort of double entendre, but it didn't really work. Huh. No, it really doesn't. 2-headed spider, maybe, but okay. Right. Another question. What day of the week? Monday. Everyone's a bit grumpy on a Monday. They should make the weekend Sunday and Monday instead. Then you can spend Monday relaxing instead of having to go to work. But then, whatever. Do you have any other questions? Yeah. Tell me more about the argument. There isn't much to tell. The other players in the game had already folded their hands in that round, so they weren't paying very close attention. All we know is that Timsbury suddenly accused McCready of being a dirty cheat environment, and McCready said Timsbury was just sore because he'd been losing all night. Did McCready have a history of cheating? He'd been accused of it once or twice before, but Reno's a gambling town. They hung out in the rough part of it. Getting accused of cheating by a sore loser when you're on a lucky streak is par for the course. But if McCready had a history of cheating, it would be irrelevant because the reason for the duel is immaterial to the legality of the duel itself. Motive isn't an issue here. But for how I warned you about taking off with stupid digressions, this is an excellent example. Actually, this is extremely relevant. This is extremely relevant. If McCready was a habitual cheater, it's likely he would have cheated on the duel as well. Somehow you're going to prove to me that McCready was a habitual poker cheater 17 years after the fact. How exactly do you intend to accomplish that, Mr. Prosecutor? Even if you did somehow pull it off, it would be circumstantial evidence at best. You have to prove he cheated in the duel itself. In front of witnesses. What form do you imagine this cheating took, pray tell? Alright.
Goodness.
Yes. Let's go. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Question. Never mind. More details. Exactly at noon? So he fired as soon as the church bell struck noon? Yes, that is what I just said. Objection! McCready fired at the wrong time. What are you talking about? He fired exactly at noon with the church bells. There are witnesses. That's right, he fired at clock noon, but the duel was set for high noon. They aren't the same thing. High noon is just when the sun is at its highest point in the sky, depending on geography and the time of year. It can be hours different from clock noon. McCready fired early, and that makes the duel illegal. So what do you say to that, counselor? Felicity gives you a slow smile. I gotta hand it to you, Prosecutor McMurdy. You're a lot better at this than I was giving you credit for. That's a good thought you had there. There's just one problem with it. Oh, what's that? I already thought it. Take that. She hurls a small book at you, which you barely managed to catch. You got an item, 1878 Nautical Almanac. Gah! What is this? I did my homework when I was preparing for that trial. My legal homework, since at the time I expected there to be an actual trial, not a gunfight. What you're holding there is a Nautical Almanac for the year 1878. There are bookmarks if you'd like to do the math yourself, but if you look up solar noon, aka high noon, for June 18th and you make the adjustment for Reno's longitude, what do you think you get? You've got to be kidding me. That's right, Mr. Prosecutor, 12 o'clock p.m. Precisely. No! Well, damn. Nice try, though. I mean that sincerely. That's all my ammo. I can't think of any other way to disprove McCready's innocence. As far as I can see, it was a fair duel. Yes, and that's me with the guilt of an innocent man's death on my hands. An innocent man's death. You sure are good at repeating things people say. What if he didn't die? Say what now? Well, you didn't actually see the execution, right? Well, yes, I was indisposed, you might say, being dead and all. So you don't actually know whether or not it happened. Oh, come on, look, I appreciate the effort, but you're barking at the moon. Let me ask you something. Alright, go ahead. What can you tell me about McCready? He was a gunfighter, through and through. And by that I mean he was an adrenaline addict. And dueling was his needle of choice. Hell, if you told me you had evidence that he cheated at poker with the specific intent of baiting people into challenging him to duels, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. He was a sly one. Her expression softens and she sighs. I make him sound like a real devil. That's not fair. He was smart and charming, and could have been a good man if he'd chosen an entirely different life for himself. Anything else? Well, I recall he had a real good head for numbers. He told me that he never forgot a date, and every man he'd ever killed, he'd remembered to pour a beer on their grave on their birthday. Well, that's nice. Nicer birthday present would have been not having killed them in the first place, of course. Yep. Another question. Why did he invoke trial by combat? Assuming he was innocent, how would McCready invoke trial by combat? His case was pretty straightforward. Duel only worsened his odds. I was mighty surprised, let me tell you. The only thing I can figure is it was his damn fool sense of gunfighter's pride or something. Like, that was the only form of justice he was willing to submit himself to. Alright, another question. Was the trial right after the duel? 19th? Ha, no. I don't know what Reno's like now, but it didn't have a proper courthouse then, and you can't try a murder charge in the sheriff's front parlor. McCready sat in jail for a couple of weeks, and they transported him to Frisco. What with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. Geez, so much variety to a speedy trial. Wheels grind slow. Another question. When was the execution? Well, we held the trial by combat on the 26th, and that was a Friday. They don't execute prisoners on the weekend, so presumably it would have been following Monday, the 29th. In the morning? What with setting up the gallows and letting a crowd gather, they usually happen in the afternoon. Around 3, typically. Another question. Okay. Research.
Yep.
Look up a date. What was it? July 26th?
25th, I think.
Okay. July 25th. We want to look up July 26th. No, wait. No, the 29th. That was when McCready was going to be executed. Let's see. Wow, wait a minute. According to this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day, centered right over the Western Territories, and with its totality at 2:47 p.m. That's a hell of a thing. All right, July 30th. Nothing interesting. Okay, never mind. Well, I looked up July 29th in your almanac. What? Now you're just messing with me. No, look for yourself. Totality at 2:47 p.m. right over the Western Territories. Well, that's quite a thing, but I don't see how it affects... Wait, what's suggesting? Right, it was the perfect opportunity for McCready to escape. That's absurd. Absurd like a fox. You said yourself that McCready was really good at remembering dates. He could have read about the eclipse at any time and stored that knowledge away for future use, like to give himself an advantage in a duel or something. Alright, that's reasonable as far as it goes, but McCready couldn't have worked the eclipse into an escape plan because he didn't have any say over the court schedule. You said, but with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. McCready could have caused any number of those delays himself, faking illness in prison or messing with the horses on the ride to Frisco or anything. This could also explain the trial by combat. You mean there ended up being too much delay, so if a regular trial went on too long and he was found guilty, he'd have missed the eclipse? Exactly. Whereas if he called for trial by combat, everything would be resolved one way or another in only one more day. Maybe you'd win and that'd be fine, but if you lost, you could use his escape plan. I have to admit, this is pretty compelling, but it's all maybes and what ifs. Yeah, maybe it happened, but maybe McCready was rescued by leprechauns. Oh man, are there leprechauns in Frisco? You need some kind of hard evidence before this is any more than just a fun story. Alright, well... How can I find evidence? Well, we don't know that an escape even happened. Well, that would be in the news for certain. Okay. Alright. Alright, library. Find a few bundles of old newspapers at the bottom of one shelf. The Frisco Newsinator. Start at the bottom of the stack and flip through them until you find the paper for the week of July 28th to August 3rd. The main feature has to do with the eclipse and various accidents and spectacles that occurred because most people weren't expecting it. The editor apologized for burying the announcement in the previous week's weather forecast. Most notably, all 3 men scheduled to be hanged on the 29th escaped in the confusion, and only 2 of them were recaptured. Unfortunately, their names aren't given. You don't find anything else relevant to the case, however, as you're putting the papers back in order on the shelf, a headline on a more recent issue catches your eye. Husband of famous inventor missing. The article is light on information, but apparently Mrs. Gunn's husband Dan vanished on the road while traveling to Dirtwater on business about 6 years ago. Law enforcement suspected bandits, but no evidence was found. That's kind of grim.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Must go.
Question. Found a newspaper article. Guys scheduled to be executed the day of the eclipse escaped, and one of them was never caught. Which one? It didn't say. And executed criminals aren't giving gravestones with their names on them, so you can't just go looking around Frisco Cemetery to find out. Listen, Bird, I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but at this point you would have to actually find McGreedy himself to prove he wasn't executed due to my failure. Well, I guess that's what I'll do then. We gotta go find him.
Oh,
He's
no.
in Gun Manor. Right here. Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, he's somewhere in. Oh wait, he's right here, isn't he? He's right here.
Library? Maybe.
Oh, turns out to be a book about geology. It's bound in stone, and it appears that each chapter is devoted to a different type of stone, and is printed on slabs of the stone in question. Now we can move the book, though. Yeah, thanks. I thought I'd never get out from under there. At least I know all about the particular type of granite described on that one page. How did you get trapped like that in the first place? Well, I work at the info desk and visitor center, so on my breaks I like to research different kinds of info, you know, just in case anyone asks. I guess you never know when someone might ask you about rocks. Exactly. Oh man, I'm late getting back. Thanks again. Feel free to stop by my counter if you have any questions. All right. Well, you know. Looking for some of that delicious paste. Paste is for book repairs, not for eating. Oh, please. No. Library stuff. Old newspapers. We can't get any of the delicious paste. I'm sorry. I tried. Where the heck is the game room? Is it on the first floor?
I don't know.
Or is it actually, it's actually back here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Hey, buddy. Chalk up your cue, and the ghost racks the balls. It's a close match. You have to consult that geometry book a few times. Hey! Just to work out all the angles. The game comes down to a fight for the 8-ball, and you manage to barely squeak out the win when the ghost catches an unlucky bounce off the corner of her pocket. Well, shucks. Nice shooting, Tex. And then he's gone. We needed the geometry book. Anyway, I got a 3-ball. Oh, not this again.
Oh no.
Oh, not this again. No, sorry. This is the billiards balls are a thing from Kingdom of Loathing. Also, this one lets you regenerate 5 HP per round.
Wow.
The red paint on the outside of this billiard ball reacts with human blood in a way that doctors will eventually discover is extremely harmful, but which for now is blissfully refreshing.
Huh.
This end table bears the scars of many uncoastered beverages.
Oh no. It's terrible.
Yeah, really is.
Apparently the guy that you're looking for, like where his grave is in the library. It's somewhere. You find out.
I figured he was in the library.
Oh, you find out where We ended up in the library.
Okay, so second floor. Library. Eventually? Wait.
To check in the library, you gotta go to the postmaster.
What?
Oh no, you'll probably find it here.
I probably have to do something with this. Probably have to find Dan, right?
Yeah.
That's all I got, because... Well, there's nothing else, so... First floor. I have beans now? No beans. I don't have a picture yet. I have your pants, though. How about this skirt? Look, I understand that genderization of clothing maybe shouldn't be a thing, but I kind of old-fashioned. Or did I say skirt? I meant kilt. What's a kilt? It's a special kind of foreign legless pants for men. Here, try it. Hey, it's really nice. Thanks a lot. All right, bye.
Kilt.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I have to go outside. Wait, no, yeah, I need the beans. Or the chili. With my, complete with gun chili. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's out here somewhere. I have the hedge clippers now, so. You know.
You do, that's true.
You don't have the token. It's just... Alright. Alright, Hedge Maze, calm down. Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, these might make decent chili.
Nice.
Herbicide. Huh, thanks. You'd think a gal could sit and eat her lunch in a weird hedge maze without getting accosted by monsters. What is the world coming to? You said it. Is it safe to go? I should get back to work. What do you do? Work at the visitor center, run the token smashing machine. You know these little brass tokens stamped with the museum logo, and you can use them in the wishing well or run them through a machine that rolls out flat stamps the museum logo onto them. That's the thing up. Stamps the museum logo onto them again? Yeah, but they're longer after that. Huh. Do you think it's safe to leave yet? Yeah. Leaves. Get it? Leaves. Yeah, we got our beans. Wait. Weird, this bush seems to be full of pinto and kidney beans. You didn't think those grow on bushes, and you especially didn't think they both grow on the same bush. Yeah, don't worry about it. Hedge Wizard. Give him a trimming. Pew pew pew. And you confused leaf. It's a big topiary W. Maybe it stands for, why would somebody make a topiary W? I'm gonna wait until I have an H. H is for hedge, probably. Okay, at this point, he's got nowhere left to run to, while assuming that weird portal behind him is exit only. Hedge Wizard's journal, Hedge Wizard's orb, and some more leaves.
Oh goodness. Hedge Wizards.
Hedge Wizard's secret stash. For when you got hedging your bets.
Oh goodness.
You got hedging your bets. You read the book and learn all about things that financial responsibility and decorative horticulture have in common. Nice. After reading the book, you resolve to make some budget cuts, but you mistake the book for your budget and cut it to pieces instead. Oh. Wow,
That's
mysticality and armor in the offhand, huh? All right. Full of terrible poetry. Here's an example. Everlasting shrubbery, notably leaf crowned. Whence comes all joy, sweet thy fragrance, wondrous thy strength. Namaste, my lord. Huh. Okay, well, we can make something.
Huh.
You could probably find more leaves, right?
Probably.
So let's make the hat. 5 HP per round and 5 armor.
What?
They're not really laurels, but if you describe a wreath as being a wreath of anything other than laurels, people assume they're supposed to nail it to their door at Crimbo rather than put it on their heads. You know, Crimbo.
Yeah, Crimbo.
Yeah. Alright, so... Oh. By the way, just in case you weren't aware, Crimbo's Christmas.
I was not.
Yeah. That's just what it's called. Left, up, right, down. Left, up.
What?
Right, down, right, up, left, up. Ah. Aha! Local weed extract. Clown wart pollen.
Oh no.
What are you planning on doing with those leaves? Okay, well. Frisco poppy. Chalkweed extract. This arch is overgrown to the point of impassability. We're gonna undergrow it. Wait, oh, now we're just to here. Weird.
Real weird.
Jumbo shrimp fork.
Jumbo shrimp fork. Pretty good.
Down the coal chute. No, we don't really need to be down here, I don't think. Oh, look at that. Too large to eat, even with the largest possible shrimp. And it's made of solid silver, which people make no sense. Extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. So we can, if I could figure out how to get out of here. We can, make the chili now.
Yeah.
All right. Throw the spices in. Toss in the beans. No gun. You restrain yourself from adding in a gun. Not according to Hoyle chili, because it didn't have a gun in it, but it is chili with no gun in it, which is the thing you were after. Chili sin pistoles. All right. Dining room. This bowl of chili has exactly 0 guns in it. We could use the stuffed gun.
Could've.
All right, anyway. I'm back and I got a bowl of 100% gun-free chili here. Oh my gosh, thank you so... Oh, something wrong? Well, see, I can only eat ghost food. How do I... You need me to murder this chili for you? Not to put too fine a point on it, but yes. Alright, I guess I'll try to find a humane way to do that.
Yeah.
We have to kill the chili now.
Kill the chili. It's the only way.
Back into the kitchen. Into the ice room. No. Into the larder. To the pantry? No. Nothing in here. How about... smother the chili with a pillow. Perfect.
Yeah.
Chili sin pistoles muerto.
Oh.
Oh, so good. He had to go to the ghostly bowl of chili, and he immediately gobbles it up. With a long, finally satisfied sigh, he dissipates. Heck.
Nice.
Thank you so much for dealing with that ghost. I was exhausted. What were you even doing? You kept demanding ghost food, but I don't really know how to cook except like nachos and popcorn. Just the regular kind, not ghost nachos and popcorn. But he was really insistent, so I figured ghost food is probably invisible, right? So I just pretended and gave him plates. I guess it worked, even though that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, thanks again. I work at the snack bar in the visitor center. I'll see you around. Alright, well. Smothered the chili with a pillow.
Smothered. Yep.
Ah, this game. Okay. How many more ghosts are there?
Pretty great.
How many more? 6. Alright. Found something for you. Additional gas, huh? Alright, well. Is there anyone in the parlor? No. Is there anyone in the cellar? Pretty sure we got everything in the cellar, but...
Yeah.
oh, right. We can make a silencer.
Oh my god.
Silent your pistol. Yeah. It's silented.
Silented.
It'll probably make a patoo sound when you shoot it. Alright.
Goodness.
Yeah, we can make more. So we can just make silencers now.
Nice.
Okay, to the second floor. So we have the ghost librarian. We have the ghost lawyer. Nothing else in here seems like. We have... oh yeah, we can do this. Okay, sure. Yeah, anything, okay, alright. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's okay. I have to craft it, I guess? Examine. Yeah, what if? Exploding cigar. Alright. There you go. That's an exploding cigar? Yep. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time. What did you use for explosives? I found a really small firecracker, just big enough to blow up the cigar without blowing up someone's face. Also without the, you know, violent lead projectile. You're a genius.
Yeah.
Please let me see it in action. Got him.
Sure showed him.
Sure showed him, indeed. All right. So there's 5 left. We know where 2 of them are. Back up to... 1 left on the first floor, 2 on the second, and 2 on the third. 1 on the first floor? Wait.
Huh.
Where?